Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Seaforth and the Wednesday call. My name is Fredrik Dalton-Alstein. I will be your host for the next 10 or 12 minutes. And I have prepared, as I usually have, a presentation for everyone to show you the progress that was made in the last week. This is our new great looking logo, forward looking. Go forward, Seaforth. You get it. I love that logo. So, Black Friday, guys, I'd like to start by thanking everyone for buying products during our Black Friday campaign. Maybe I should congratulate you instead, because 50% off with Asahi and 35% off for the Evernova selected items during the campaign. It doesn't get much better. However, we still have our Christmas campaign that is running until December 26th, and you can still buy Asahi Plus at an outstanding price, 40% off. And we decided, due to the postal strike that our dear Canadian friends have had or are having or suffering from, which made it literally impossible to deliver anything to Canada, we decided to keep that 35% until the end of Sunday night. So you still have a couple of days or half a week to purchase your perfect Christmas gift at Evernova in our Christmas campaign. I'll come back to Evernova because today we have actually launched a very, very sought after landing page. This is just two screenshots that I took from the landing page. This is a scroll bar here, and you scroll down and you can read about and you can learn about Evernova as a company and Evernova's products. And again, it's the perfect Christmas gift, 35% off. It doesn't get better than that. That's not it. I never leave home without this tape, Thrive Tape. So we also launched a landing page for Thrive Tape. My brother, whom I miss dearly, because we don't live in the same place, but my brother, he travels a lot and he's just been to Asia. And he developed a inflammation. He had some kind of inflammation, I think, from playing tennis or something, in his thigh. And he put this tape on, and the inflammation disappeared, just like it has done for me many, many times. Guys, this is a miracle tape, and he just sent me a picture with the tape and just said miracle tape, and that's what it is. It's a miracle tape. It's the perfect gift for anyone, and it's 40% off during our Christmas campaign. Secondly, I'd like to highlight that sales of these products, of our wow products and our most important products, now take place on two places, on seaforth.com when you go to the website, and also on the actual landing page, right? So check it out. I think it's a fantastic price. I think it's a nice landing page. You can learn everything there is to know about Thrive Tape and Evernova on those landing pages. Thrive Tape actually has an FAQ section too. At the end of the page, you just scroll down and you can see everything there is to know about Thrive Tape. Now, my dear friend and colleague, Mr. Dave Pike, has done something that I love. He's done this new business card, which is great looking. You can see it in English here, in Espanol, in Francais. And these new business cards are for our top selling products. What you need to do, guys, you go to the back office, you order business cards of the Seaforth product that you like the most. Your invite code will be on those actual business cards, and then you can just hand them out. Do you like Blaze? There you go. Do you like Perfect Food for the Perfect Body? What a product, by the way. There you go. Are you a fan of Voyager? That's another great product of ours. There you go. Asahi Plus explains a little bit what Asahi does and how it works and how it's been developed, etc. There you go. And then, last but not least, business cards for Evernova. Great job, Dave. I think that this looks really, really nice. Where do you find them? You find them in your back office. Another back office improvements. This is a mid to long-term project that we are working on. And now that our big back-end developments are behind us, our technology team and our design team can focus on things that will help you in your business and help you also to control your business, and will help you to sell, and it will help you to control your business. And last week we presented, and there is actually a great video about this last half an hour that was done by our CTO, our Chief Technology Officer, Mr. Dan Westerlund. That's a Swedish name because he's Swedish, but he lives in Madrid. But he is the chief architect also for our technology, of course, and head of our technology developments. And he presented this genealogy browser, this genealogy tool, and people have been ecstatic. They've been waiting so long for this, so we were finally happy that we were able to launch that. But today it's about the withdrawal statements that are live. This is an example what it looks like. It says withdrawal statements here. Here you can see the company that you withdrew the money with. In this case, MassPay, and in the summer we were doing manual payments. That's why it's just manual there. Here you see the date on which you withdrew the money. Here you see the time you withdrew the money. Here you see the amount, etc. You can even download an Excel file and get all the details. So again, you can see how much and when you made a withdrawal. But that is not everything. This is a long-term project, guys. We will not stop until we have the industry's best and most sophisticated back office. So even more important improvements to the back office will be deployed before Christmas. If we're lucky, I'm crossing my fingers, even next Wednesday. Now, the Invite to Shop program. If you have missed this, you don't want to miss the next 3 or 4 minutes. I'd like to give everyone a status update, what has happened with the Invite to Shop program and what that is turning our company a little bit into, and because it is helping everyone to attract product shoppers to our company while you make a really nice profit. So I think that it's worth to just to tell you guys what has happened since we launched this. I put 20% in there. And I will come to that, but I will just like to tell you also that we have not promoted this in more than one Wednesday meeting, and that's what was when we did the Christmas campaign launch. And you don't find any presentations around this or anything, but we will upload that because this was a test period. The 20% of our product sales in the Christmas and Black Friday campaigns, they actually come from shoppers. Isn't that interesting? 20% of our product sales, and there were a lot of product sales, guys, in our Christmas. There are a lot of product sales in our Christmas campaign, and in the Black Friday, it was crazy almost. 20%, 1 of every 5 customer, if we can call it that, is actually a shopper. That's a registered customer that has not bought a welcome pack, right? Or is an affiliate. They are just there to shop. Interesting. Now, how can you make money out of this? Guys, it's time to build a database because the stats are there. This is a tool that makes it easier and more profitable to attract shoppers. It's more than a tool, it's a program. So I will just read this literally what it says. So shoppers can now register and buy a product directly without having to sign up first. Without having to sign up first is in italics because it's important. I'll say this in another way, but I'll still read it from literally the text. So in other words, shoppers automatically receive their Seaforth account when they buy a product with your invite code in the checkout process. Let's plunge into the details. What do you do? Well, it's very easy. You share your invite code either physically via your business cards or digitally by copying your invite code in your back office. The shopper that you have sent your invite code to takes this invite code, they visit our site, the invite code follows their URL when they hit our landing page or our website. They browse our site and they add a product to their shopping cart. Number 3, when they buy, or when they check out, that shopper account is created. So it's created at checkout. As I said before, there is no need to sign up first. Last but not least, this is the most important part of this. The sponsor, hence you, receive 60% of the DC the shopper makes a purchase every time, again and again and again. Let's give you guys an example. This is the perfect food for the perfect body. Our latest star product, which is changing the lives of so many people. Price 98, DC 50. You get, as the sponsor, if a shopper buys this product with your invite code, you get $30 in retail profit. 60% of the DC is paid directly to the sponsor. That's not everything. You also get a little bit of money in the 2x10 shopping matrix and owner income. In total, though, what you get if you sell the PFPB, as an example, you get a staggering $31.43. That's more than 30%, guys. That's way over 40%. What is it, 32, 33% of the purchase price? Quite enormous. Last but not least, I'd like to pinpoint the fact that the PFPB challenge, it's alive, it's kicking, people are sending in their testimonials, although I see that you guys are also sharing your experiences in your team groups on Facebook, and that's great. However, if you have purchased PFPB, if you're taking PFPB right now, if you're excited as everyone else is, join the challenge. It's not too late. You can join until the 18th of December. You just need to join the challenge, post what your target is or what your goal is with the PFPB, and then you need to make one more post before the 18th of December. And on that date, we will be giving out great products and prizes for 3 lucky winners. This is 12:32 into my presentation. I had 15 minutes. Guys, thank you so much for being part of Stoplight Go. I will be back next week with even more improvements to the back office and other very interesting projects that we are working on. Thank you very much. Have a great evening and enjoy the rest of this call. Thank you.
I tell you, this is my favorite time of the year. I hope it is for you. This is a great time to be with family and friends, just like we just shared with, I'm sure most of you went with family and friends over the Thanksgiving holidays. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And tonight is going to be fantastic. As you just heard from Fredrik, we've got so many things happening, and even more between now and the end of the year. We've just got all kinds of new things we're going to be unveiling here at Seaforth. Obviously, PFPB is going tremendously well. The testimonials are just pouring in now, and the results are, well, I'm not shocked. I'm really not, because I know what it's done for me. And I share this with everybody. I feel like I'm 20 years younger. I feel like a new person. And I shared with somebody the other day, I said, I just saw my cardiologist a couple of days ago. And he literally did this. I walked in the office and he was looking at, because he did a cardiogram on me. And he's looking at it. And when I walk in, he looks up at me and he goes, Mark, all I can say is, wow. He says, what has happened to you in the last couple of years is beyond anything I've ever seen. And so he said, I know you give all the credit to PFPB, but you must play some part in it. But truthfully, I think it's the PFPB. It's just changed everything in my life. It's going to do the same thing for you. And with that, tonight, oh man, this is our inaugural event, all right? This is going to be the first time that we've started using the leaders in the field to kind of share our message about what we're doing here at Seaforth. And this is going to continue every week going forward. And every week we're going to have another leader that's going to be on this call. But this is the inaugural one, the first. There'll only be a first. And I tell you what, tonight I'd like to introduce, and I'm so honored to introduce, Brighart. You know, this guy is a luminary in the world of network marketing. And I'm talking about, this guy's been so successful in this industry. I mean, think about it. Brig began his journey in this industry, over 4 decades ago. And not only did he make a name for himself with his leadership skills and his innovative strategies, but the man actually became a living legend. And that's not an overstatement. I mean, this guy has achieved just unprecedented success with major companies like Amway and Monavie, and you guys have all heard what he's done. I mean, he built massive teams And he's helped so many people become successful. The guy is a friend. He's an author. He's a passionate advocate for the power of direct selling. And you know, one of the things I love about Brig, he's a man of deep faith. And he really, everything he does is to inspire hope and build relationships. And one of the things he does best of all is he makes millionaires. Now, that's a good thing for all of you that are on this call tonight. So, with that all being said, please join me in warmly welcoming Brig Hart.
Ba-boom. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Frederick. Thank you, David. I'm very grateful to you guys. Appreciate it. And here we are, the inaugural first. I can't wait for the next call to hear Mr. Mick and Mr. Bob and Miss Susie and all the other, Alicia, and all the wonderful team out there that I know is gearing up. Hey, Angela, I see you now in the chat. Hey, Angela Hall. I want to wish everyone a belated Thanksgiving. Much to be thankful for, folks. We're still here. A lot's going on in the world. America is at a crossroads, just like the rest of the world is, and America has chosen. We have voted, and I thank God. I thank God Almighty that your prayers were heard, and it looks like we're going to have a reprieve. So why don't we position ourselves with what Mark has put together in his team and make the future the brightest part, a very bright segment part of your life. So happy Thanksgiving. And I really pray that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas and holiday and New Year's. But I'm gearing up for it now. I'm not waiting. So my heart's grateful for what's going on here. I always like to back up why I'm grateful or why I'm thankful or why with scripture. Philippians 4:8 is a good one for you all to write down. If you want to stay thankful, you'll attract more people to this opportunity and what you're doing. And it says, finally, brothers, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are good, whatsoever things are of good report. If there is any virtue, if there is any praise, think on these things. See, think good thoughts. You'll be grateful you think this way. And in 9, those things which we have both learned and received and heard and seen in me, this is Jesus talking, do, and the God of peace shall be with you. What a blessing. So write down Philippians 4:8, 9, commit it to memory, and you'll walk around a lot more grateful because he's telling you how to think. So you want to build this business, you want to take advantage of what Mark's brought together, then do what I do. I love this. I love what we're doing. I love what I'm doing. I love what we're doing together. This is relational marketing. I call it relational marketing because we're in the people business. The Bible also says where your treasure is, that's where your heart lies. Do you know that the only treasure you're going to take with you, you're not going to take anything on earth with you when you pass from this life to the new life. You can only take the treasure that God ordained as treasure, and that's other people. So you can influence them. Why in the world am I talking about that when we're talking about C4th business opportunity? Because this is a vehicle, a means to an end. It's one of the greatest ways. I told you we're in the people business, and people, that God created you for his glory, and he wants to fellowship with you. So God made business. He gave people the vision to put together businesses, and Mark has done a great job at that. And now as we venture into this new venture, C4th Marketplace, let me tell you what networking is and what it can mean to you and your future and the people that you're going to share it with. Because I want to start with, can you do this? I like to answer that question. Can you do this? Well, yes, anybody can do what we're doing. The question that needs to be answered before you decide to sign on the line and before you decide to go all in, do you want to do it? Will you do it? Because anyone can do what I've done, what Mark's done, and what we've taught other people. You can do this, but will you do it? Here's what I'm going to tell you what I've learned. What do you want? We're going to show a presentation. We're going to show how this works. But what do you want out of life? When do you want it? What are you willing to do or willing to give up to get it? Those are the questions that you personally on this call need to answer, and the people that you're going to bring into this. I boil it all down to every person that gets involved in this that wants something out of it has to have a dream. If you're coming in for the products, that's one thing. But this is an opportunity to share, as we're going to share the 5 Ps. You have to have something that motivates you, and I call that a dream. My reason is I have a dream. Brig and Lita Hart have a dream. We want to fulfill that dream, and we're going to do it one person at a time through this particular industry, relational marketing, taking goods and services to product to people that don't know anything about them. I, like you, am not the message, we're the messenger. So we go out there and we tell other people one person at a time. And here's what I've learned in the 40 plus years I've been doing this, recruited millions of people one at a time. People are looking for something more than what they have. And you're just looking for those people. We're looking for people who want something more and are willing to do something about it. And what I teach people to do is, if you'll look at this thing as going out and building friendships, the people will build the business. You build a friendship, they'll build the business. Great statement to memorize also. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So you come into their lives, you offer this opportunity, they're going to respond. But you know how they initially react? They react to how much they trust, how much they believe in you, and how much they are willing to kind of drop their guard, so to speak, understanding most people have a guard up because what do you want from me? If you let them know that, hey, I am sharing with you something to help you and your family. I want to help any way I can. I'm going to do it with or without you, but I'd rather do it with you. 2025 is going to be a banner year, my folks, and here's why. Listen, decide now before January and before everyone makes their resolutions and all that. Decide now that this is going to be a banner for you, banner year for you. Get on the train, get on the bus, get on this, hitch your wagon to this train. I've got it on Mark Seaforth and Seaforth. He's pulling this thing. I have hitched my wagon to his because I believe in what he's doing, why he's doing it, who he's doing it with. You'll hear that. Don't get left behind on this, folks. Don't worry about what other people think or what other people say. People are going to judge you whether you're good or bad, rich or poor, so be good and rich. Isn't that cool? I've never worried what people thought about me being in relational marketing because they just don't understand it. I'm helping other people. What are you doing in your job? What are you doing? I'm sure you feel content. That's why you still have your job. But most people are happily discontent. They want more than what a job can bring them. That's why this particular industry and this type of opportunity can be a positive option for you. 2025, great year. We're not there yet, so you got 30, 45 days to prime the pump before it comes. Trust God, and the people will, trust God in your journey is what I want to say, because if you dream a dream, he always gives to you the ability to make that happen. He never gives dreams and not give you the ability to see that come to pass. He's not that kind of a God. He's a good God. He's a father, and he wants to give good gifts to his children. So let's roll. You know what the 3 components are that make up this industry for all the new people that are on the call? Never heard of this industry or really understand it. There's 3 components that make up this particular model and industry. You got to have a great corporation that manufactures good products, ships them, pays you, does all that P&Ps. That's what Mark Seaforth has put together. And we're going to go through the 5 Ps that explain that. But the 3 components are a great company. So we have a great company. It's new, it's fresh. Of course, 2 years ago, Mark launched it, but it didn't even look the way it looked. It's not even named what it's named. It's now Seaforth. I love the logo. I love this is an international brand. Remember what we're actually building, a brand. And people got to buy into that brand. But if you're not sold out and bought into it, you're not going to sell it. You can't sell if you're not sold. I don't try and convince people. If I'm convinced they will become convicted in the process of me talking to them. Why? Because if I believe, my belief and your belief will transcend, they'll get it. It'll transfer to them, your excitement, your belief. So 3 components, great company. Then you have a second component. That's the people that buy into the brand. And these are the people that are the customers, affiliates, and builders, we call them. These are people who want more than what they have and are willing to do something about it. So second component is the people that buy into this corporation and this brand. But there's a third component that most companies do not acknowledge, and Mark has. And that's why I'm excited more now than I have been, because there's got to be a third component. And that third component is always the program for success or a total support system. I grew up in the Amway business. Why did I succeed and help hundreds of thousands of other people succeed? I didn't succeed until I plugged into a system that taught me the what, why, and how of building. You may think you know what relational marketing and networking is and how it's built, but I promise you this, there's always got to be somebody that's got to go first and prove a model. In my book, which I'm going to talk about, I talk about building a model, proving a model, and then replicating a model. So this model is going to get proved first. How are we going to do that? I personally want to go help a bunch of people go diamond. If you're in the chat, tell me you want to go diamond. I'm going to start listening very clearly to who's saying, and Brian Cromley, you do not have to answer. I already know you, the Badger. I know you want to go diamond. You're on your way, my friend. You know why? He shows up at everything. He invites people. He's excited all the time. He's never down. He is fully plugged in. We are becoming dear friends. Well, watch this. What did I tell you? Build a friendship, build a diamondship. Build a friendship, and the people will build the business. Brian and I are building a relationship. Mick and I are building a relationship. Scotty Moore, I see you. See, now they're fired up. Come on. See, I want you to say it enough times where you start believing what you're saying. So listen to this. The system, the third component, is where most companies fall away. They just let anybody and everybody come in and say, well, they've got a great way of building, follow them. Let me tell you, build a model, prove the model. I won't push anything that I haven't proven. I don't use people as guinea pigs. Mark understands this. I only teach you what I know works. So we're not going to test anything out on you. We're going to tell you what works. Why wouldn't you want to follow somebody? When I was in the Marine Corps, they said, Brig, if you're going to walk through a minefield, follow somebody at a distance. Folks, it kept me safe, and I'm back here. I'm alive. Watch this. Here's what I want to tell you. If you're going to build this kind of business, follow the people. Hitch your wagon to people who are building and have built. Everyone's got opinions about what to do and how to do it. Follow the people who have done. That's why I wanted Mark to tell you, I'm a blue diamond. Okay. I'm the first in this company, but watch what that means. I've cracked the glass ceiling. You can go sapphire, ruby, pearl, emerald, diamond. You can do it. Why? Because it's already been done. Brian, Mick's an emerald, Brian's a ruby. So see, if one person has done it, so can you. Here's what I want to tell you about that program for success, because we're going to talk about plugging in. And plugging in means to get to a source that can give you good information. And I'm going to back it up with scripture. In Proverbs 13, 16, 17, and 18, it says, and 17 says, reliable information permits progress. And that's why I'm saying not all information, everyone's got opinions. Reliable information permits progress. But let me tell you what verse 16 says. A wise man thinks ahead. A fool doesn't, and even brags about it. There are actually people that I ain't plugging into no system. They just want my money for a book or a tape or a seminar. Give me a break. Knowledge is power, and it doesn't come for free. People don't write books and give them away. They do if they can't sell them, like me, I guess. But no, not me. Amazon ran out of my books. I'm going to have to go to another printing. So you're going to hear about that. But our plan is to succeed in 2025. I want to help people go diamond. It should be your goal. And every one of you that are writing and chatting, I'm going to tell you what you need to do. Not right now. You need to set a goal. A goal is a level in the business with a date put on it. When can you go diamond? Well, when I show you how to go diamond, you can think about it. You and your wife, you and your significant other, you and your partner, you can get together, pray over it, get with your active working upline, get yourself a date. Because if you don't put a date down, you don't have a destination. You don't have something to shoot for. You're just out there wandering in the, well, it'll happen whenever. No, it won't. And I'm going to prove it scripturally. You listen very closely to what, and I did this. That's why I say I proved this. In Habakkuk 2 and 3, listen to me. Listen to me closely. For the vision is yet to come. For the vision is yet to come. I'm sorry. Let me start over. Your goal this year. Habakkuk 2:2. Write the vision, make it plain upon tablets, that he may run that read it. For the vision is yet to come. For at the end it shall speak and not lie. Who writes it down, it will not tarry. He who speaks it, it does not lie. Wait for it, because it will surely come. And then God even says again, it will not tarry. Folks, listen to me. Write it down. You must write it down. You must speak it. You will run after it. You will do it. You will go for it. And even though it tarries, folks, I have gone through this many times, but I never take my eye off the goal. And I want each of you this year, let's go diamond. How many hundreds of diamonds can we break? How many thousands can we break over the next couple of years? As many as have a dream that they can't achieve through what they're doing now. And they're not going to hear about it unless you tell them. And then I want to give you another scripture, and then we're moving on. Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Listen to this. Most people, remember, it's got to be reliable information. So you got to have good information. Don't discount calls like this, like what we do. You got to have the knowledge. You got to dream it. You got to believe it. You got to do it, just like Art Williams taught, and you will achieve it. But you got to dream it. You got to believe it. You got to go after it. Then you can do it. You got to get started, stay started, and never quit. You got to never give up, because you'll want to. So how does this particular model work for all the ones out there that are new and wondering, okay, how's this work? I want you to learn something. We call it STP. It's an acronym. It's 3 letters that you can build, and there's acronyms. We call it See the People. Stop the procrastination. Lita. Show the plan. Share the products. Show the plan. Share the products. See the people. Stop the procrastination. There's 100 of them. Lita just got me a little disoriented there. But watch this. Showing the plan. If people don't know this exists, how in the world are they going to get in? How is this company going to grow? We don't do marketing traditionally. This is relational marketing. It's word of mouth advertising. So how does it work? David, let's show them the 5 Ps. When we show the plan, when we STP, we're putting together, and I'm going to show you a plan that basically follows the 5 Ps. But here's what the 5 Ps, when you do a presentation, here are the 5 particular areas that people need to know, want to know, and sooner or later, you're going to learn to present this properly. Seaforth has already put together, Lita, Seaforth has already put together a wonderful presentation that goes through this. But watch the 5 Ps, the people. That's the team. That's the people behind it. Mark Seaforth and his team, and a team of people that have the chutzpah, the knowledge, the desire to go after a dream, Mark's dream in particular, to build a legacy for his family, help other people, and do what he does in health, helping other people to achieve better health physically and financially. 2, it's purpose. The second P is purpose. what is the purpose that they're doing this, the concept. See, what's unique about this is what attracted me to it. It was uniquely different. It wasn't a standard model. This one's a matrix. This is about having hero products. This is a business that's not just going international right away to gain big numbers and all that stuff. Will we? Yes. But the purpose of this thing is so that we can have a vehicle to bring better health to people physically and financially. Who doesn't want to live a happier, healthier, more prosperous life? If you ask them, they're not going to say no. So our purpose is to take this concept, this brand to people and help them to live out that dream, that hope of living a happier, healthier, more prosperous life. Third P is products. Without the high quality products that are in demand, you don't have a business. So we have products and services that the company is developing that are absolutely rock star products. My goodness, folks, the acai is $1 billion brand, and it's better now than it's ever been. The perfect food for the perfect body. I mean, come on, the tape that David and Mark was just talking about and Frederick were talking about, man, these products are like none others. The gas pill is how it all started. And the travel network, to me, is one of the hidden gems that we have in Seaforth Marketplace. You can save so much money, but you got to learn about it. So you have to have products. That's what the company's doing for us. The fourth P is the plan of compensation. What I like about what Mark's done, he's been very open to adjust it, and we have to the point where it's rich in the beginning, rich in the middle, and rich in the end. In other words, nobody's left behind. You do your work. Simple as putting in 2 or 3 people, and you've earned the money back that you invested to get started. You put a few more people in for them the same way, and the product that you're paying for on your subscription's paid for. At the end of the day, the more people that you help personally and in depth, now we've even got pools and all kinds of rewards that I am very excited about. There's actually 10 ways of earning, the most I've ever had access to. And by the way, I'm earning most of them now. If I can, so can you. And last but not least, the fifth P is the program for success. As I've already talked about, it's a support system. It comes from the field. The company can endorse, which Mark is. This call is a means of Mark saying, hey, Brig, I believe in what you're doing, how you're doing, but I'm not the only guy that's going to come up with programs. There'll be better programs for affiliates. There'll be better programs for success for just the consumer. But I'm a builder. And I have developed programs to have people access information that says, here's what you do, here's how you do it. And I even answer why I have told you to do it this way. And I've written this out, and we've even got a system set up for you. So those are the 5 Ps, and they always have to be covered in a presentation. So Dave, let's show them. They just put together a whiteboard presentation that I love. This is a little 8-minute little video. You qualify people. This is one of the things I'm sending out to people that actually shares the 5 Ps. So I'm showing the plan and letting Seaforth Marketplace do it for me. Dave, let's show them this presentation.
Now let's talk income using the best paying comp plan in the industry. All your income is derived from product purchases. There are 3 different ways that people buy products: welcome packages sign up, monthly subscription of products, and when people shop the Seaforth Marketplace. Here at Seaforth, there are 10 ways to earn income, but for now, let's focus on the 5 primary ways to earn: fast track, subscription, shopping, 20-10-10 owner income, and executive bonuses. When you sign up a premium member to Seaforth, they will choose one of 3 welcome packs: value, business, or ultimate. Now the fun begins. Fast Track, we call it this because it's fast money, and it pays through 5 levels of people with unlimited width. If no one signs up more than 2 people, you're making almost $300 to over $1,000. If everyone signs up only 3 people through the 5 levels, you're making $1,000 to over $6,000. If everyone signs up 5 people through 5 levels, you're making $14,000 to over $68,000. And there is no limits. Every time you sign up a premium member, this starts all over again. Fast Track income is great, but residual monthly subscription income is the dream come true type of income that's paid through 10 levels of people. So how does this work? It's actually quite simple. It starts with sharing our amazing products and business model with just one person. Now you have Bob. And you talk to a second person, Ann. And if you do nothing more than this, 2 people, you have laid the foundation for a life-changing income. This is the beginning of your 2x10 shopping matrix. The numbers in this illustration are based on a combo pack of our 2 leading products, PFPB, Perfect Food for the Perfect Body, and Acai Plus. Together, they create a total commission of $110 for each member every month. At this point, you have 2 people, Bob and Ann, paying you $15 a month. You've done your part for now, and Bob puts in 2 people, Mark and Carol. Ann puts in 2 people, Peter and Katie. You're now earning $31 from these 4 people and over $46 a month total. This continues on level 3 of your shopping matrix, but you decide to put in another person, Mike, and you decide to place him under Peter. Now this is really big, because once you personally enroll 3 premier members, you open the doors to all types of additional income and bonuses in the compensation plan. 2 is great, but 3 is the magic number. And anyone with these types of products and this compensation can get to 3. Now this continues to build. Peter adding Darla, Katie adding Sam and Pat. You're 3 levels deep and earning over $100 a month total. And the cool part, your job of enrolling people is done. And your 2x10 shopping matrix is doubling every level. And at 10 levels, as you can see, you have a serious income of over $16,000 a month from just subscriptions alone. But it gets better. Add to your subscription income, shopping income. At Seaforth, we are building an ever-expanding online shopping marketplace. Your members shop, you earn commissions. Look what happens to your income as the same members in your 2x10 shopping matrix are also shopping and saving. Your income goes up and up and up. And what makes this scary good? These numbers don't include customer shopping, which is much bigger than member shopping. And this monthly income you're seeing, it's only the start. It gets better. Now that you enrolled 3 premier members, you are entitled to receive the 2010 owner income. This is big, and it'll put a smile on your face. For every person you ever enroll, including your first 3, you will earn a 20% commission on their entire 2x10 shopping matrix. This is how it works. You started your own 2x10 shopping matrix when you enrolled your first 2 people, and when it fills, it represents 2,046 members. Now inside your 2x10, remember you enrolled Bob, Ann, and Mike, and they each started their own 2x10 shopping matrix inside of yours. You are now entitled to earn 20% commission on all their people within their 2x10 shopping matrix as they fill. That's an additional income of over $13,000 from over 6,000 shoppers. And hold on, it gets better. You also earn 10% of Bob, Ann, and Mike's personally enrolled members and their entire shopping matrices, no matter how many. But in this example, we're saying they only get 3 each, just like you. And now you're earning a 10% commission of over $19,000 monthly on 18,000 plus shopping. And it gets better. Now those 9 people enrolled by Bob, Ann, and Mike each enroll 3 more. You earn another 10% commission on all those shopping matrices. That's 27 shopping matrices representing over 52,000 shoppers, paying you over $59,000 every month. In total, 40 shopping matrices paying you money. And you can have as many as you want. And it gets better. Once you enroll 10 or more premier members, the income in each shopping matrix doubles. That's right, doubles to 40, 20, 20. Imagine the income now. And here's a little fun fact. Since they're all laying on top of each other, when one person shops or pays their monthly product subscription, you literally can be paid 4 times from one shopper. Ladies and gentlemen, this is powerful, and as this company grows and matures in time, the 20-10-10 income will pay you more than what you earn from your personal 2x10 shopping matrix, which by itself is a major income. Oh, and I said this already, it gets better. Welcome to the Executive Bonus Pools, where each person is recognized as their income continues to grow. You started as a premium member. Now that you've enrolled Bob and Ann, you've become an owner. When Bob gets 2 people, you're a 1-star owner maker. And when Ann does the same, you're a 2-star owner maker. Now, when this happens on level 3 of your shopping matrix as it fills, you reach the title of Bronze Executive. And you receive more money, an additional $200 bonus. And as each level fills through your shopping matrix, your rank goes up, and so does your recognition. And starting with silver, you earn additional money from bonus pools tied to each rank. And as you progress through the ranks, so do the number of bonus pools from which you earn money each month, all the way to a Crown Black Diamond Executive. Imagine being paid on 11 pools of money monthly. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just seen a compensation plan for the ages. Recognition, serious income. What could be better than that? In summary, we have covered 4 of the 5 P's for success: purpose, people, products, plan for compensation. The final P, programs for success.
And there we go. Folks, listen, who can't share that? Kind of takes all the pressure off you and me. I'm not good in front of people, whatever. You don't have to be. That's what a good support system and good tools provided both by the company and your active working upline are available to you. You just have to, quote, keep listening, plug in. Now, what does plug in mean? It means to go all in. It means that you are saying, I want to be a part of this. I want to make this happen. Now, again, don't think that I don't think there's other people on the call. There's some people that just want the product. Most of them don't come to calls and stay on a hour call like this because they just want the products. There's nothing wrong with that. That is a division that we all look forward to. We're all going to have lots of consumers come in, but consumers transition into affiliates. Affiliates are those people that are going to build the business, more influencing people, whether it's online, in person, they can do some of that, but they want to influence them basically online using the technical tools and all that made available to them through a system, teaching them how to contact people, warm them up to the brand, introduce the brand, and then close them, and then get them ranked up, help them to move through from a customer, affiliate, and possibly into a builder. This, what I'm talking about, is specifically to builders. Builders are the ones that want to, how do I build a network? How do I go through those levels? How do I earn those 10 ways of earning income? Well, let's go, David, if you wouldn't mind. Show me that 2x10 matrix. Now, understand, we started this company and Mark brought together a 3x10. And by the way, that's still in place. It's on your phone. But watch this. There's no limits to how many people you personally can and will sponsor in this network. Why would you stop at 2? There's no such a thing. When Mark mentioned with 3, you're done. No, you're not. He didn't mean that you don't ever put anybody. He says, if we lived in a perfect world and all of them did exactly what those first 3 people did that you put in, you'd fill up your 2x10 matrix or 3x10. But we don't live in a perfect world. People want to know how much you care before they know how much you know. So watch this. I put people in business and I qualify them. What do you want out of this? When do you want it? What are you willing to do or give up to accomplish that? If they don't answer those questions, I'm flying blind, and so are they. I don't know how to help them. So watch this. When they tell me what they want, basically, let me tell you an answer to everybody that wants to know how to build a business. I'm going to remind you, you're in the people business. When I said you set a goal, How do you understand? How do I set a goal to go owner? Well, let's go through it very quickly. An owner means you put 2 personal people in that are on subscription. They buy in and they get on subscription. Okay, you're an owner. How tough was that? So you set a goal. I'm going to go owner tomorrow. Do you know that today, I think both of my guys are on here. I put 2 new people in today. Today. Now, come on, people. You know what I did? Handed them each a product after I qualified them. They asked me what I did, and I told them. Opened my phone up, showed them a QR code, told them about Acai. Interesting. His mom was in my Amway business and my Monavie business, and the doctor next door to me was in the business also. I never even met him before, but today was my day. You're going to have those days. I don't sponsor 2 people every day, but today was a good day. So I handed out 4 packs of products. I gave them each a couple hats. I gave them some beads. And I actually said, all I'm asking you to do, I'm placing the product, take it once to twice a day until you get your testimony. Then what I want you to do, you decide what you want to do. Get in as a customer, get in as an affiliate, get in as a builder, and then replace the product to me. You know what they both did? One of them signed up on the spot. The other one, we were trying to figure out how to get to the site. I couldn't have his phone. It wasn't an iPhone or whatever. So we'll get it. Paul will help me. Anyway, so how do you set goals and go through this rank? Now, I want you to look at the very bottom. See that black diamond down there, and see that column all the way to the right? That's volume. See the number of people in the group? 2,000 some to be a black diamond. And this is based on the example of each of these people buying 1 tub of the perfect food for the perfect body and 1 month's supply of the acai. Now, folks, that's the basics. Doing that, that's 110 driver's commission. So every person you put in, that represents a minimum 110 points. Well, remember, all these ranks are achieved not by putting people in, by doing volume. Because one person could do 100 points, another person's going to do 1,000 points in 30 days. So no 2 people are going to be alike. But watch, based on this example, it's a subscription. Look at the numbers starting at the top. You set a goal. I want to be an owner. We'll go put 2 people in. You're an owner. Congratulations. We're also going to add to this the average income that's earned from this. We haven't done it. This is new, so that'll come. So hang tight. So what's next? Well, by using this 2x10 matrix, it gives you a pathway to run down. You help those people to help a couple people. They make a list, they make some calls, they pass out product, they do tastings, we do tasting parties. People are either going to respond to the physical benefits of the product itself or the opportunity, but most of the ones I talk to, both the product and the opportunity. They want to make the money by sharing it with other people. So we say, drink the product, drink the product, feel the product, get your feeling, get your testimony, and then share the product. So watch, 2 help 2. So level 1, you have 2 people. Level 2, those 2 help 2. And you're going to help them to do that by getting them to calls like this, R3G calls. Your upline's going to help you. Your upline active sponsor and their upline will help you to present this to any new prospect that you bring in. So those 2 help 2. We got a total of 4 people, 7 people in the group, 700. Guess what you became? A 1 and a 2. 1 star when you help 1 person get 2 people. You're a 2-star owner maker when you help 2. So see, there's goals set. Remember, let's review. A goal is a level in the business with a date put on it. Now you know what to do. Now, how do you do this? We're going to, like I say, we're going to get into that. Part of it's being answered through this phone call. Get people the calls. You got to get them plugged into the system so that they can be exposed to the products, the people, the plan. Remember, STP. See the people, share the products, show the plan. So here we go. 3rd level. Those 2 each help 2. Now look at that. It's total 8 people. It's 15. Congratulations. How many bronzes are on the call tonight? In the chat, if you're a bronze, say, hey, I did it. I did it. How many 1-star, 2-star owner makers are they? If you've done it, Tell me in the chat that you've done it. If you're an owner and you've put 2 people in, tell me that you've done it. Because see, you can help 1 person get in, you can help 2. You help 2 people, you can help hundreds. You got to do them one at a time. Look at this. I did. Owner, founder. Congratulations, Victoria. Congratulations, Alvin. Congratulations, Amy. Congratulations, Diane. Look at this. Look at that. I can't even read it fast enough. Deborah, Bernard, Tom, David, Brian, come on, Austin, Jim, Deborah. See, I'm not just talking junk here, people. People are doing this, and you need to know that you can do it. If these people can do it, you can do it. And they're going to encourage you. Now watch, let's keep going. 4th level, those 8 people across help 2. Look what you got, 16 people, 31 people in the group. Now you're right at the next level. Next level, when those 16 start helping 2, the silver level is when you're doing a certain amount of volume. Of course, you see what that is, but it's 32 people in the group. It's 4,500 DC. Don't worry about the volume. Like I say, just take the amount of people and multiply it by 110. That's how you get the volume. And the silver. Now, by the way, right here is when you start you're included in the pools. So there's 10 ways of earning income. And I'm promising you that's the most robust of the comp plans bonuses. You want to get to the pools. So you all want to set silver as a goal as quickly as possible. And by the way, I'm going to talk to you in just a minute. I'm going to give you a little more clarity on how to hit these goals. But silver's the 5th level. When those 32 help 2, you're gold. When those 64 help 2, you're sapphire. And by the way, it's not just them helping 2. This is just our model. This is just the matrix. It doesn't matter. I'm going to tell you, nobody that I work with am I ever going to say, just put 2 people in and sit back. That's ridiculous. The first 2 you put in are going to do what you do. Put 2 in and do nothing. The 2 will do nothing because somebody ain't going to do it. It'll go backwards on you. You want to sponsor, and let me give you a number while I'm going through this. You're going to personally sponsor 15 to 20 people. That is your goal this year. By the way, you can do it in a month. You can do it in 90 days, 15 to 20 personals. You say, Brig, it's a 2x10 matrix. It doesn't matter. They're going in your matrix. It's about volume, not about the amount of people in. It's about volume. We're just using this as an example, a very clear-cut example. 6th level, your gold, 64 people help 2, your sapphire, big bonuses. Those 128 help whatever, your ruby, those 128 help 2, your emerald, 256 help 2, your diamond, 75,000 points in a 30-day period. Those 512 help 2. Look at the number. See, it's just an example. It's blue diamond, 150,000 points. Now, everyone look at that for a minute. You say, can that really happen? Folks, I sit here before you. That's what happened when I started this thing. I don't know how long it took me. It wasn't long. But I put 15 to 20 people in. 10 to 12 of them were active. 6 to 8 of them became, they've been hanging in there with me, and I can name them. They're on this call right now. And guess what? 3 to 4 of them are the ones that are actually building the business like I am. And they know who they are, and you know who they are too. They're the biggest pins in the business. So watch. Everyone is going to have to set a goal for 2025 to put 15 to 20 people in, but you put them in one at a time. They go in this 2x10 matrix. Do not worry about where they go. I got people going, I don't know where to place them. Please, let the system do what it does. They will go in the proper places. Just sign them up. They will go in your 2x10. Remember, when you put 3 in, it expands to a 3x10, but don't worry. We're not even going to talk about that. I'm not going to bring it up anymore. I want you to go diamond. And here's all you need to know. I've got right at about 3,000 people in the business. Over 2,000 of them are on this, not particularly on just one bottle of perfect food for the perfect body. And then they're doing so I'm a diamond, blue diamond each month. Folks, this thing actually works. but you need to lay the foundation. So you are looking for people who are looking. Who doesn't want better health? Mark has done a superior job putting together. If we only had those two products, we could build the next big thing in relational marketing. Okay, so folks, you're going to see this. Take a screenshot of this 2x10. This is actually available to you both at R3 and at Seaforth under the training tool. So you can download this, take a look at it. I'd pin that on my refrigerator, put it on my rear view mirror, put it at work, put it in your wallet. So every time you open it up, put it on your, in your kids' above their doors or something, so that you go, kids, I'm doing something for you. I'm going out tonight to show the plan just for you. Folks, I'm going to tell you, set a goal. Let it be emotional to you to hit those goals. So watch this. Okay, Dave, let's go. Now let's just talk very simply about how you get plugged in to make it happen. Let me give you an example of a system. David, pull up the R3G site, please. Folks, now not everyone on this call is in our particular organization, but I'm letting everyone know, Mark knows this, this is available to anybody. We don't care whose group you're in. And you know how much this costs? I don't know if you're going to be able to afford it. No charge. No charge whatsoever. I have put this up at my expense because I want to help 2,000 people go diamond in this crazy Seaforth thing. I want them to make more money than they've ever made. I'll make all the money I ever dreamed of making. By the way, it's not the money that drives me anymore. I have a purpose. I'm going to populate heaven, and I'm going to do it with C4s, Christian, Conservative, Compassionate, Capitalist. Mark knows where I stand. I'm not looking for everybody. I'm just looking for people who are like-minded. I'm not looking to start a fight with anybody. I'm looking to build a business. I want to stay focused. This is a support system. R3G stands for Restoration, Revival, Restitution. That's the 3 R's, and it's global, R3. Right now, we're in America and Canada, going to go global. That little guy stands for ultimate success, because that's R3's goal for everybody that comes here, to help you to understand God's perfect and divine will for your life and doing it, body, soul, and spirit. So what's here? What's available to you? A calendar that tells you, if you click on that calendar, it tells you dates, when meetings are. They're all at no charge to you. You can participate at your pace, folks. Don't build this at anyone else's pace. Don't look left or right. You look to the person upline that is helping you. And if you can't find somebody, call me. I'll help you. We will help you to achieve these goals. The text, you go ahead and text that 81010 so that we can send you texts and alerts so that you know when these calls are. Join our Face R3G Team Facebook group to see what people are doing across the country. You might know someone in California, in Australia, or excuse me, we're not in Australia yet, in New Jersey, in Canada, whatever. Go to the Facebook team. You'll meet the people that are there, and you can send your prospects. You can kind of team up with people to help you with or encouraging your new prospects, not only to get in, but to build the business, the video record. Everything we do is recorded. I did a Sunday night call on the 5 crowns. Y'all to go back and watch that. Just go anytime it's available. Go ahead and scroll down, David. Let me show them the rest of it. This is what a good support system offers. R3G team email updates. We'll send you email updates, but you got to sign up for them. It gives us permission to send them to you. Zoom calls, that instead of going to look for the Zoom link, all you got to do is click that and it puts you right into our Zoom calls. My Christian News and Reliable. Quit watching CNN and all the fake news and all that stuff out there. There's 8 news sources on there, and it's not just about news. It's about what God wants you as a people to do for people around the world. PDFs, everything that we showed is under that PDF, tools and downloads. So all you got to do is click on that, and you can make available and see. Lita, excuse me, everyone. Someone's coming to the door. Probably someone wants to get in the business. The Go-Getters and the Gold program, Go-Getters to Gold, therein lies your first 30, 60, 90-day goal. Download that, and it tells you what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Then the New Life Network, that is our ministry to everybody that gets in the business. We care about your spiritual well-being. And what we want to do is minister to you, the person, As the person grows spiritually, they'll build the business. Customer support. Look at our shop now. I want to do something. So this, you plug into this and all this information is available to you at no charge, no watch. Shop now. Now you want to spend a few bucks. Here's what I tell people. If you're going to get in and play on our team, you got to put on the uniform. How are people going to know that you're in this thing if you don't look the part? Keep scrolling down. So we got shirts, hats, We're going to run a special right there, Dave. Stop right there. I want everyone to look right there at the 6 camo snapback hats. Folks, these things, they retail for $34, I think, or what are they, Paul? $20.40 or $30, something like that per hat. They're nice embroidered hats, Acai Plus with R3. They're camo. They're really cool. Watch this. I have learned that when I am prospecting somebody, if I put in their hands something like a hat that has the brand, I not only put the product in their hand, the acai beads or a pen that has R3 on it or my book, I put it in their hands. And folks, my sponsoring rate is higher than most. Why? Because I am entrusting to people something that they're going, wow, you're going to put this in my hands? Yes, I am. Now, folks, listen, you say, well, I can't afford. Folks, you can afford anything you choose to. All you got to do is sponsor somebody, help them to live a happier, healthier life by buying the product. You're going to earn the money to be able to reinvest. I'm going to run a special from now till January. Watch this. Anybody that buys 6 hats, and I'm telling you what I'm doing, I am not handing out one shaker with any more product without giving them a hat also. I'm putting a hat on them, I'm putting a bead on them, and I'm giving them a clipper to open. I've got scissors with R3 and C4 on it, and they open their product. I am doing that, and I'm getting great success. So anybody that buys 6 camo hats or more, you can buy them at $10 each, because you're going to place them in people's hands. You can ask them to replace them when they get in, but you know what? You put that hat on them and give them that product. Watch and see how long it takes you to sign them up. So from now till January, and buy 6 or more camo hats, they're $10 each, $60. You know what kind of, I pay more for the hats than you, so I'm investing in you. But let me sweeten the deal. I'm going to send, for everybody that does 6 or more hats, I'm going to throw in 6 acai beads. I'm going to throw in no, I'm not throwing in shakers. I can't do that. I'm going to throw in the the openers, the little clippers, so that people can clip that acai bag open for them. So I'm going to give you that, and I'll give you a couple pieces of literature with each. So that's between now and January. Let's get our brand out there, folks. By the way, and Dave, that's good. People can go there. That's R3. That's how you plug in, by getting dressed, put on your uniform, go out there and let people know you're proud of this C4 brand that you've become a part of. Folks, you got to be excited about what you're doing. This is a new company. Even though it's 2 years in the making to get to this point, we're new. We're just getting started. So, folks, my hat's off to you. 2025 is going to be a great year. Everything I teach about how to build a business is probably better publicized in this book. And by the way, my book, Why Not You, Why Not Now? It's sold out, like I say, at Amazon, but you can go to R3G, and you can even go to New Life. Dave, you want to take them back there for a second? We'll go right back to the R3G team website. And then as you scroll down, it's down my New Life Network right there. If you click on that, and then it goes, look at this, it goes to shop. And what you can do is, there's my book right there. So it's available there at my ministry. And understand this, folks, I donate these to my ministry, and they keep all the money because they minister to you. So I'm not selling this for me. And in there is my 10-step pattern that has helped me. If you read that thing right there, the man who inspires hope, builds relationships, and makes millionaires. My last venture, I helped over 350 people hit the millionaire status. My goal with this is over 2,000. I'm going to need God's help and your help to make that happen. But here's what I need to know. As I turn this over to Paul and say good night to each of you, set a goal to go diamond this year. Put your 15 to 20 people in. Don't worry about where they end up in the matrix. Trust me, I've already done it. Trust my judgment. You'll hit the level, you'll hit the volume, you'll make the money. And by the way, I'm making over the amount that Mark showed you on that. I've got my 2x10 filled up. I make that much each month. So it does work. You don't have to worry about where they go. Quit worrying about, oh, I got to put them under here. It has nothing to do with the volume. I'll teach you where to place them. Just put them, you're going to put 15 to 20 wide. They're going to go in your matrix, but we want to fill that 2x10 matrix 2 to 10 levels deep to get you diamond and blue diamond and black diamond, some of you for the end of the year. Now, how do you get started in this? Is there a systematic way to do it? Yes. And my son Paul has put together a little tutorial for all the new ones or people here that are signing up people. Paul, why don't you walk them through the tutorial, how to sign up someone properly and get them started. So folks, with that, my part's done. Thank you for listening. Happy 2024, but it's going to be a prosperous 2025. This is my son, Paul. For all the new ones, here's how you get signed up and get started as an affiliate, a consumer affiliate, or a builder.
Right on. You're the man. I'm fired up, baby.
Okay, tell me how to get started. Show me.
Yeah, Dave, can you bring up that flow chart if possible? So yeah, we created this nice little flow chart, and that's pretty much what it is. You know, this is a simple explanation of just copying your link, and I got little notes here, and just text it, email it, blah, blah, blah. And Dave, go to the next slide, please, if possible. And this is what they're going to see. So you can walk people through what they'll see in each step. So this is very powerful. A lot of people have asked for this, and keep going, Dave. And it just shows each step when they can pick their Premier Member pack, what's in the packs, etc. So very powerful. And now everybody can see visually what the other person is seeing on the other end. So yeah. And you can get this on r3gteam.com under tools and downloads. Yeah, right on.
So folks, there you go. Very simple. And again, consumers, no charge. Affiliates, $9.95. And for us as builders, we always suggest you go in full tilt, the $400 or $500. You're getting that much product. You're going to need it to hand out. But if you're on a budget, folks, you can start now at $100. So $100, you're a builder. You get on subscription. You keep that going each month. Guess what? That position is yours for life. So God bless you guys. Let's make this thing happen. Let's do it again. Mark, thank you very much. David, thank you. Frederick, thank you very much. God bless you. Let's rock and roll.
Thank you so much, Brig. What a great presentation. Great to have you here as part of our team. Such an inspiration. Get his book, you know. I've got his book. I've got it. I got it right here. I've got the book. You betcha. Yes. And you know, Brig is our first blue diamond, but you know, he worked the system. That's what he did. He started just like anybody else. He got into the business and he worked it. He did it. He is proof positive that anybody on this call can reach that level, one person at a time. And we really want to thank you again, Brig and Paul and your entire team. So for all of us here at Seaforth, we'll see you next time. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.
STP, everybody. See ya.
That's it. Bye-bye.